There's the external stuff. The clutter, the stuff that we see, the time, our time, and our relationships. That's all easy. That's outside us. Well, not easy, but easier. And once you start dealing with all that, oh, guess what happens? The self, the inner part, the decluttering you. Removing your own obstacles. Because as Marianne Williamson said, it's not our darkness that scares us, it's our light. Isn't it? It's our brilliance that scares us. And I, as I said earlier, have been waiting 46 years to stand in my brilliance, and I'm doing it now. And pity the person that stands in between me and the next part of it. Think about yourself. For the first time, if you haven't, who are you? Because if you are not living your truth and your passion, it's going to come and knock. And I heard lots of knocks. I heard knocks when my career wasn't advancing in the bank as fast as I wanted it to. I heard a few knocks when I had my first child. And I was going to the bank where I was working. I had a career there before I had the children. You know, I'm dropping off and Jamie's away. And he's like, is this really what you want? Sure. Yeah, this is what I want. I can do it all. Briefcase, super mommy. I can do it. Skipper's away. My mom will help. It's all okay. And my eggs were fairly old at that point, so we had a second baby right away. So within 2 years, So within 2 years, we had 2 babies, and now I'm in the corner office at the bank. Whoo, boys! I'm like the epitome of success on the outside. Lori's laughing. I thought I had it all going on. So then the whisper wasn't the whisper anymore. It was more like gong. It was like Big Ben. And I still wasn't listening because it was RSP season. Hello? Anybody here in banking? You can't take any time off. You can't have a nervous breakdown. You need to be in there. Do your seminars. So last night when I was in here practicing, I realized tomorrow's March 1st. It's the last day of RSP season, except this year, which is a leap year, and it was yesterday. God, some things you just can't take out of the girl. But this is what happened. And Jamie said, oh, the guy that has the security cam in the ballroom's going to have a really fun view. So I'm in here thinking, oh, 14 years ago tomorrow was the day. You know, the day that the gong goes off? And I hadn't been listening for so long that the gong went off, took the legs out from underneath me, the building crumbled, and everything changed in a heartbeat. They found me on the floor in the bathroom downstairs at the bank, crying in a pool of snot. In the fetal position, in my baby suit with my, shoes and the whole look. And my pantyhose, which I never wear anymore, thank you. There I was, the girl in the corner office, on the floor, not doing so well. And they're like, oh my God, what did we do? So they came down, and the girl handed me my purse and my coat, and said, go home and feel better tomorrow. Okay, thanks. Got me off in my car. It was 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I came home. My mother's babysitting the 2 children. And as a little sidebar, my mother was moving to the country, and I was losing my babysitter that I trusted. My mother said, what are you doing home in the middle of the day? And I said, I don't know. I started crying, and I couldn't stop. And then they sent me home with my coat and my purse. So for the next 4 months, I can't tell you much about it, the skipper could, but I guess we had to hire a nanny because I don't remember the next 4 months. I was on every antidepressant they could find because my little body couldn't handle it. I was in, I was out, I was up, I was down, I was flat out on the couch, I was standing up. I didn't know what I was doing. And at the end of the 4 months, I walked into my doctor's office and I said, I think I know what's wrong. about today. It's about making the right decision for you. And when you hear that noise inside of you, you need to listen. Because you don't want to be on the floor in the bag, in the bathroom in a pool of snot. It's not fun. But 14 years ago today, I started my life all over again. And I changed my career path. I changed my life. I changed the focus. And I'm telling you, it has not been all like this. It went like this, and it went like this. But every step of the journey, I felt more and more myself. I felt more like me. I felt more like I was supposed to be. And I'm still peeling the layers off. In the last year, I went through it again last spring. I went, oh, I don't think I like where my business is going. Jamie's like, oh dear, she's doing it again. Guess what, boys? We do it all the time. But the part is recognizing within yourself that there's something wrong. There's something that's not in alignment. And that's the hard one. That's the one that takes the legs out from underneath you. So, the better part of the last 14 years, my fear has been the fear of success. Who here has the fear of success? Yeah. Because when you're successful, what happens? Everything changes. Your friendships change. How you eat changes. Because I can't be up in front of people doing what I do if I'm not feeling well. If I'm not eating the proper food. If I'm not taking care of myself. So all of a sudden, in order to be successful, I need to take care of me. That is a big job. You got to feed yourself. Take care of yourself. Get your hair done. Lovely people do that. Dress yourself well. Walk into your power. Wear clothes that show off your curves. I've got them. I can't take them away. They're here. So why am I hiding them? I am a woman. This is who I am. So you have to start looking at you in the mirror. Yourself. So what is one obstacle that you can do or remove for yourself? For me, for the last year, it's been my weight. And as I feel better, I feel like more of a wife. I have more energy with my children. Not that I'm out skiing with them, running, I'm not that kind of a mom. But I have more energy when they're with me. I'm fully present. So think about that one thing about yourself that you're going to change. So we've talked about clearing obstacles. We've talked about clearing out stuff.